Hello and welcome back to another Telltale video. In today's one, we're looking at the TMNT The Archie Adventures issue number 66. And this issue, we got to see the conclusion to this future story arc. We got to see the turtles go into a spaceship, fight off zombies, brutally kill them, and then in the end, we got to see Raph have a showdown with Terminator X and actually kills him. And there's a lot in this issue. I mean, I say that overall this whole story arc, there's a lot of stuff in this whole story arc that I've just been very shocked at with the type of content which they've been putting into these comics. And it's something which I'm very shocked at. I don't want to say that I'm disappointed because I do like this kind of stuff, but I'm just so shocked that they've been putting this kind of like violence and I think like swearing and also no, not this issue, but like a few issues ago we also got them talking about sexual harassment. There's a lot of stuff in like these comics which now I'm sort of questioning like, why are you putting this stuff into kids' comic books? You know, like back in the day they like banned nunchucks, but yet they allowed this stuff. I do question a lot of stuff about this kind of stuff and the parenting that went on back in the days. But yeah, so I just say that with this issue, it's one which I was looking forward to quite a bit because I remember this one a little bit well just because of the Terminator X stuff and then getting shot and that kind of stuff. And I'd honestly forgotten how violent it was with all the shooting and that kind of stuff. But yeah. Okay, so with the actual main story itself, there isn't really all too much to really talk about just because there's a lot of action, but it doesn't really like evolve much. So yeah, so I'll talk about the Leo and Donnie stuff because there's hardly anything really there, other than the fact that Leo thinks he's about to drown because of all the brains that are infecting his suit. So Donnie suit's able to reactivate himself, and he goes over to Leo's suit and shoots off the brains, and able to get Leo to safety. And yeah, that's pretty much it for the that stuff there. I mean, they do join the fight later on in the issue, but that's pretty much it for this bit here. Despite the, I'm pretty sure like in the last issue, it was like the cliffhanger where it's just like, oh my god, will Leo die because of the brains that are infecting his suit? And I was just like, yeah, okay, Donnie came in and well, now it's now it's done. So let's just move on as if nothing's happened. Great. Yeah, and then let's talk about the next bit, which oh boy, I'm just so shocked that some of this stuff happened. So, in this bit here, we've got to see Mikey, Raph, Nabucco, Bob, Carmen, I think, who else? Some other people. They're there fighting off the zombies, and there's a lot of stuff which I was, like, very surprised at because, I mean, even on the first page, we've got to see a zombie head being like, ah yes, kill me, and then throughout the issue, we've got to see him decapitated. And then even at one point, Raph gets really annoyed with everything, so he decides to just get Don's bow and starts to just shoot out the place before eventually just takes out all the electricity from all the bodies and then just kills pretty much everyone in the room except from all the good guys. Oh my god, this issue. Yeah, so this issue wasn't as bad as last issue where there was like showing them like stabbing people in the head. I know that like there's zombies and they're dead and all that kind of stuff. But that doesn't change the fact that they're still doing this to like human bodies that look almost like human-like. It doesn't change that fact. It is cool, however, I will say that it is quite nice to see them taking on a more darker, more mature approach to all this. But at the same time, it just feels so weird and off considering that this is supposed to be like a, you know, based on the 80s like TV show. So yeah, it just feels off, but I do like it quite a bit. But I don't know, I like it, but at the same time, I can't really say that I'm not the biggest fan of it because it does feel off-brand for this version. But after that, we do get to see Terminator X and his other alien friend thing that comes into the picture, and we do get to see a battle between all of them, but there isn't really too much to really talk about here just because Mikey throws his nunchucks and then Terminator X is like, oh my god, alien dude, you can't, like, you know, we said we weren't going to go around stealing brains from, like, living people. That's totally against my will, or totally against my honors, something along those kind of lines. I won't do that, so I'm going to point a gun in your face. And then it's like, yeah, okay, I don't take that, so, you know, piss off, and he just flies away. And that's pretty much it for that bit there. I really feel like as a villain for this story arc, you really think that he'll be a bit more threatening or something like that, but not just, oh my god, you're pointing a gun at me, how dare you disrespect me, now you're gonna die because of an asteroid, you could have prevented it, oh well, piss off. I don't know. It's not very good or threatening. He's about as good as a villain as Hell is from like most like recent IW comics. Yeah, just useless villains. But after that, we do get to see a very interesting showdown. We do get to see Raph. He goes on to take on Verminator Rex, and actually pulls out a gun to try and have it like a standoff between Verminator Rex. And Verminator thinks that, you know, Raph's not gonna, you know, he's just bluffing. He's not gonna do it. And we do get to see Raph. He actually does shoot him, which, I mean, to this day, I'm very surprised and shocked that he actually did it. And then everyone's moaning a bit and be like, oh my god, Raph, I can't believe you did it. You shot him. Oh my god, you're bad. And Raph's like, yeah, okay, I did it. However, he was going to destroy a lot more lives. He would have ruined our lives. I just saved, like, everyone, really. I've done the world a bit of a favour. And if anything, I had to live with it. I mean, to be honest, all his points are correct. I honestly can't disagree with him on any of his points. I mean, after seeing what he's done in this story, where like he nearly killed Mikey, and Raph goes on to be like, yeah, I can justify it because of this. And if anything, I feel like with Raph, with him killing people, I don't think it would affect him that much. I could be wrong about that, but I got a feeling that most likely wouldn't. But yeah, I mean, I know that like, some people will complain about this, saying that it's off-brand. I mean, it sort of is. But I know that at the same time that people will complain and all that kind of stuff. But I honestly don't think he did anything wrong really here. All of his reasons why he did it are totally justified. Yeah. Yeah, so after that we do get to see a little end bit where we do get to see Donnie. He rebuilds Verminator Rex and takes him out to space to try and stop the asteroid that's coming down to Earth to blow everything up. And that's where I do pretty much end things off. So I'll just say that with the issue overall is a very dark and very violent one, and the whole story arc has been like that throughout this whole run, and yeah, it's off-brand, but I do enjoy it quite a bit. And yeah, I mean, the rest stuff, I do enjoy that bit with him taking on Verminator Rex. I thought that was quite interesting. I would like them to explore a little bit more, but well, unfortunately, they didn't have enough issues to do that, so that's quite unfortunate. And then with the ending with Verminator Rex being rebuilt, I feel like that should be a bigger moment than what it actually is, and it doesn't really feel like it has the emotional impact which I think they're looking for, because it feels like it should be a bit of like, oh my god, I can't believe Don did that, oh my god, he's amazing, that's wonderful, that's a beautiful scene. But because I haven't really seen too much of Verminator Rex before he was a villain, and also because Verminator Rex hasn't really been much of a villain in these comics whatsoever, it feels hard to be like, oh my god, that's such a beautiful scene. But it was decent enough to say the very least, so yeah, but oh well. Yeah, oh well. But yeah, let me know in the comment section below what you think about this issue. Do you like it? Do you not? And yeah, that's it for today, guys. Please share, subscribe, and all that stuff. Goodbye, yo, bye.